Hi YouTube, this is Joe Calton with Calton Cutlery. You can find us on the web, caltoncutlery.com. I just did the video on the Benjamin Marauder in .22 caliber. Amazing rifle. Yeah, I just can't quite say enough good things about this rifle, but now introducing, everybody knows what these rifles look like. This is pretty much just my opinion and experiences on them. This is the Benjamin Marauder pistol. You can see it's quite a bit smaller outfit than the rifle. Quite a bit lighter also. So now that you've seen the two of them together, so here's the Marauder pistol, or carbine version, I guess. As much as I love both of these Marauders, the Marauder rifle, there's not a thing that I would change on that rifle at all. I think Crossman just nailed everything about it. This one right here is an amazing pistol slash carbine, but there were a couple of things that that I just think were kind of silly. But anyways, so I never did weigh this one. Okay, so all set up with a scope, sling, sorry, I should have done this before I started this particular video. Okay, so 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Okay, so we have 4 pounds, 13 ounces for this one. That's all set up with the pistol with the carbine stock. My really nasty looking cheek riser, which we'll get to that in a second, and a Powerline 3-9 by 32 scope that has a fixed parallax, you know, it doesn't have a parallax adjustment on it. But I believe this is a Powerline, which I think this came off an air rifle, so I want to say it's got a 50-yard objective on it. Anyway, so this rifle right here, I picked it up about a year ago or so, along with the Benjamin Marauder rifle. The idea was that Marauder rifle, it's a truly amazing rifle, but it's pretty heavy. It's over 9 pounds hunting weight. My boy's 13, and so he comes hunting with me an awful lot, and 13 pounds is just a bit much for his left arm to hold up and hold steady, you know, when we go out rabbit or gopher hunting. So this one right here being, what did I say, 4 pounds, 12 ounces? Something like that. It's quite a bit more comfortable for him to hold. It is not quite as powerful as the full-size Marauder. This one right here, I shoot the 15.89 grain pellets out of it, the JSB Jumbo Exacts. And you know, I don't think I have the chronograph data on that one from this one. Yeah, so I've got my chronograph data here, and I shot it with, that must be a different page that I put that on there. Oh, P-Rod, okay, here we go. So with 14.3 grain pellets, which are kind of the standards, starting off at 2,950 psi fill, went from 611 feet per second. Looks like the high is 700 here, around 2,400 feet, 2,400 psi, and then yeah, so a max of 700 feet per second with the 14.3 grainers. And then it looks like it shot, when I went to do the accuracy testing, it shot the anyway, so the 18.3 grainers looks like your max is about 640 feet per second. And it got 33 shots from 2800 PSI to 1500 PSI. I think I usually shoot this one with the 16 grain or 15.9 grain JSBs from 2600 down to 1600 PSI. And so they'll be going, oh, probably 650-ish feet per second, something like that. A really good usable amount of power. We've never shot anything out of the ordinary with this. Just you know, like I said in the last video, I shot a fox with the full size. But this one, I think we've only ever shot rabbits and gophers and pigeons. You know, that I remember, only out to about 50 yards or so on the gophers. My boy shoots this one quite a bit more than I shoot it, but it's still, I mean, I have shot it quite a few times and I do really enjoy it. It's just, you know, he usually gets it and that's it. But anyway, so you do have a much smaller reservoir, so you know you don't get as many shots per fill, but I think we still get 3 magazines out of it. The things that honestly I wonder why Crossman did on this particular pistol is that with the Marauder or the rifle, your fill port right here, the dust cover, is threaded, so you have to unscrew it. This one, it just pops off. It's got an O-ring in there. It honestly holds it fairly good, and I've never had a problem with it coming off, but I don't know, I'd kind of much rather it was threaded. That's just kind of a nitpicking little thing, really. But the biggest thing on this thing is the stock. If I can get you down a little bit lower here, you'll be able to kind of see. That might be a little bit straighter. Okay, so if you had a straight edge, here, let me grab this one. Okay, so this stock here is set up for an iron-sighted carbine. But this pistol doesn't have iron sights. So if you look at this, just imagine this straight edge right here. See how much lower this stock is than just a straight line across? And that's with oh boy, I've got athletic tape on there and like 2 layers of pipe insulation to kind of get my cheek up higher, and it still isn't high enough. I mean, this is it's kind of amazing to me that they built such an amazing pistol and then threw this stock on here like this. I know somebody is making a stock adapter that screws into the back of your pump tube, I guess for lack of a better term, the center tube right here that holds your valve assembly and your air reservoir. They make a stock assembly that threads into here and then uses like an AR-15 stock, and then that way you can adjust your height and then, you know, a cant one way or another or not. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to pony up for one of those or if I'm just going to go ahead and make one on the lathe one of these days when I get sick of it. But yeah, I mean, I would think that they would either put a straighter stock in here or put iron sights on this pistol, one way or another. Which, you know, iron sights would be kind of tough because it'd be really tough to see the sights over the magazine. So I would think just fix the stock. The stock does kind of rattle a little bit, but this angle right here is, oh, it's just horrible. But all that being said and done, Cabela's has got a sale on these right now, and I'm kind of thinking about picking up another one. Anyways, and speaking of that, you still need the high pressure pump. This one still has a max fill pressure of 3,000 psi, still in 22 caliber. Let's see, I wrote this down. Okay, Cabela's right now has got this this pistol for the regular price is $399, and right now it's on sale for $319. That's with free shipping. You still need the $200 pump. I think this was a scope I just had laying around somewhere. So it's still fairly pricey for an air rifle, but it is still really nice, really quiet. Has more than enough power than I ever need for what I use it for. Shots on pigeons, gophers, and cottontails out to about 50 yards or so. Really nice and quiet. This one also, oh no, I have some of these, and I think the one that it comes with, there's a button right here that you can push and pull this stock off, but this one's just screwed on there. Anyway, amazingly accurate pistol. We've had a lot of really good use out of it. It's the same way as the Marauder rifle, where it's a repeater. You pump this up, same magazine setup and everything. Work the bolt just like a bolt action rifle until the magazine's empty. I think you get 8 rounds on this one instead of 10. Much smaller, more compact setup. Anyway, an amazing rifle. I just wish they'd fix the dang stock on the thing. Of course, I'll probably go ahead and make one of those, the adapters here on the lathe, and then, you know, get a full-size stock out here and probably just fix the whole thing. But anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're in the market for one of these rifles, like I said, they're pretty dang expensive for an air rifle, but they are truly, I think they're worth every penny. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.